EA Sports FC is rumored to release on the 29th of September this year. It's pretty much going to be exactly what you would expect from FIFA, except with that partnership between EA and FIFA splitting, it means that they can't use the name of FIFA anymore. But with this, there's also been a few rumors that FIFA would dictate absolutely everything. They will tell where EA should prioritize their resources. So that normally came down to Ultimate Team, because that would have the highest return on investment. So all resources were allocated to Ultimate Team, which did mean that they neglected a few other game modes, such as your Pro Clubs, Career Mode, and also Volta. And apparently this year, now that FIFA is not dictating everything and the control is back onto EA, they've started to put together some improvements across all game modes, not just Ultimate Team. And this is great news, but with all of this, it doesn't mean that EA Sports is going to claim the title of the next big football game. They're definitely in for the running, but there's a few other competitors as well, which we are going to be talking about today. But before we do get into the video, if you're looking to get some very easy coins, then there is no better place than SkyCoach. With SkyCoach, all you need to do is select how many you want and the platform that you play on, and within just a few short hours, those coins will be added to your account, ready for you to do whatever it is you want to do. You want to go into Foot Draft? Go into Foot Draft. You want to buy players? Buy players. If you want to spend it all and waste it on packs, then spend it all and waste them all on packs. The choice is really up to you. If you're interested, there is a link in the description down below. Click that. That will take you straight over to SkyCoach. But also remember to go and use Fnatic at checkout, because you can get yourself a 10% discount. Firstly, we do have FIFA itself. Even though the partnership between EA and FIFA broke down and EA will not be creating FIFA, FIFA are looking for a new game company to create FIFA. I know, it does get a bit confusing. Now this isn't going to happen this year. They've said that there will be a release for a new FIFA game within 2024, so it'll likely be FIFA 25. But with this, we've heard absolutely nothing. The only thing that we have to go from is that FIFA themselves have said this: the new FIFA game, FIFA 25, 26, 27, and so on, will always be the best e-game for any girl or boy. We will have news on this very soon. And this quote comes as a dig to EA, because FIFA thinks that EA can branch off and create the next big football game without FIFA, but FIFA believes that their name holds more weight than anything else. And as someone, myself, being a game developer, I have a problem with this, because it comes down to them actually needing to produce a good game and for it to be fun more than anything else, not the name. The name really doesn't matter, because there was a point in which PES was leading the way of football games. And of course for them it went downhill, but the fact that there was a point shows that FIFA as a name by itself is not enough. Now the only other thing that we have alongside FIFA creating their own football game is rumors. It is rumored that 2K is going to be the company behind it, 2K being the game company behind NBA. They have experience in creating sports games. Not just that, but there was a point in which EA looked to 2K to try and create something similar. The NBA career mode was absolutely amazing. I think it might actually be called My Player. But that journey, that story, really influenced the journey with Alex Hunter. And still, EA came nowhere close to competing with them. But ideally, from FIFA's point of view, they really should be partnering up with someone who actually has experience in delivering sports games. And if they haven't got anyone now, then I think the chances of there being a good game to be delivered within 2024, and let's just say it is FIFA 25 to be released in September of 2024, that's really cutting it close, to the point of where it may not even be enough time. And you also need to take into consideration that whichever game studio is taken on, even if they have experience in developing games, which of course they probably will, there's still a lot that can change, which of course brings delays. And this is coming from what would be their first FIFA title. So with this, it'll be interesting to see. But right now, just because of the name and also the money which will be behind it, FIFA is still a competitor. Now look into something which does actually have gameplay. We need to talk about UFL. UFL is an upcoming free-to-play football game. And to be honest, it's probably got more of a chance than anything to compete against EA Sports FC. The initial reaction from those which are in the FIFA community is kind of surprising. They are shocked to see this come on because the barrier to entry for you to jump in and create a football game is difficult. It's incredibly high because not only are you trying to create a fun gameplay experience, but you're also trying to make it immersive to go with real life. And a big part of that is having licenses in play so that you have the stadiums, the football players, the leagues, the badges, the kits, everything. And that's very expensive. We mentioned them earlier, but there was a point in which PES was leading away in terms of gameplay, but everyone was put off the fact that they would go in to play with Chelsea and it would be London Blue. They just did not have the naming rights or the licenses to back up anything. And this was a problem for a lot of people. They just could not feel immersed in playing with the team that they supported because it really wasn't the team that they supported. But UFL have actually started to get some partners together, including some fairly big teams. They've also been in talks with leagues and they're trying to keep on adding to this before the official release. They've also got individual players. So one of the key players is Cristiano Ronaldo, who will probably be built completely out of this just because of his likeness. Plastered all over the posters, the cover for UFL, and be a key figure in actually promoting. What backs this up and makes UFL more of a threat than FIFA themselves in competing against EA Sports FC is they have gameplay and it looks good. Of course, we can't say anything about it feeling good because, well, I haven't played it. And just because you see something doesn't guarantee that it's going to feel as good when actually going through. They are two completely different things. But so far, they've actually got a proof of concept. They've shown gameplay. The initial reaction is good. Everything is, well, the best that could possibly be at this current moment. The developers have also said that they're not a fan of being able to do pay to win, which is what you see with Ultimate Team. Yes, you can say that there are some very cheap players within FUT that you can use into the higher divisions. They are just overpowered. And of course, for those that do go and throw loads of money at this game in the hopes to get FIFA points and get something good out of their packs, there's still no guarantee that they will get something good. It's still a pay to win model because even though they may go and put hundreds of thousands of FIFA points and get nothing of value, those packs can still be quick sold and those coins will still build up to go and buy some of the best players within the game nevertheless. So yes, there is a pay to win aspect of Ultimate Team and UFL are trying to avoid that. Out of everyone, UFL is definitely one to go and watch. And if all of a sudden EA Sports FC was to completely flop, UFL will probably be the next on the list and may even beat FIFA to that. The only way that UFL could get any better is if FIFA did actually partner up with them to give them the licenses for the teams. But I don't think UFL are going to be able to go and pay the amount of money that is what is needed or what FIFA are actually looking for. But that's the only way that this could be better in terms of having all the licenses to actually get absolutely everything and everyone. And finally, the last one that we've got for this list, and it's one that people have been talking about, but me personally, I'm not a massive fan of. It's called Goals. It's another free-to-play football game, but it's still very early on. It's in the pre-alpha stage, so the stuff that they're showing, it may look a bit clunky. That's because it is still within early development. What they're showing right now is just a proof of concept that they have something together and it is currently working, which is a lot more than what can be said for a lot of other games of this type, because there is a point in the reveal trailer and the reveal trailer doesn't reveal anything too much apart from what they're trying to go for, but there is a point in which it does say play and earn, which does probably mean that it is going to be NFTs. As you can tell with the tone of my voice, I'm not a massive fan. That's because so many games have tried to reach out to me personally for NFTs and, well, they're not games. It becomes a cash grab for a lot of these developers. Now, that doesn't mean that NFTs can't be used. It just means that, well, right now, I haven't seen a game studio actually utilize them correctly. Now, of course, especially within the FIFA community, there are people that talk about So Rare, and I've even spoke to them. I've even played So Rare, and there were times in which I was offered sponsorships deals, but I haven't accepted them, haven't promoted them. And it helps me talk about this without being biased. I did sign up for So Rare, but I signed up at a point when it became very expensive. This was the peak of crypto, which meant even though you could sign up for So Rare and just start playing, for you to actually compete, you need to go and spend money and buy players, and they were expensive at the time. And this is just another barrier to entry. It may be free to play, but in order for you to perform well, there comes a point in which you will need to spend money. And as said, someone that has got a game developer background, I already understand that it's incredibly difficult for you to balance an economy within game when it is just an in-game economy. But once you try and branch it out to go and have real life money, which is then backing crypto, and then you're using crypto within game, it becomes very, very difficult. So with this, it's definitely added onto this list. I'm definitely keeping an eye out on goals to see what they actually produce and do. But at the minute, it's probably at the bottom of everything that we've spoken about so far. But some people have reached out to me asking for my opinion on goals, so I actually wanted to go and share it within this video. Right now, out of everything, my order is EA Sports FC. Still waiting for gameplay, but just based on their reputation, it's probably gonna be number one. After that, it's got UFL. UFL and also EA Sports is probably going to be the biggest competitors. UFL is definitely the underdog of the two, but everyone likes an underdog story. With FIFA, they've got absolutely nothing, so that puts them third on my list. And of course, goals and then goes fourth, just because I'm skeptical of NFTs and with play to earn. But let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Is any of these games on your list of what you're hoping to look for within the future, or is there something else that you would like to add? But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.